Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing this pink set that is super sparkly. Just got some new crystal rhinestones. So I have been meaning to get some nice rhinestones for a while, and I've seen these and I thought I would give these a try because they looked really sparkly. So I am starting off on this middle finger with Baby G, and I'm doing an extended smile line. So I've applied that bead on and I'm just using my brush to push that into the shape that I want it. And as usual, I will be covering it up anyway. So I don't know why I did it. I should have just done a full nail of this Baby G, but sometimes my brain just does not work and I just love to make things harder for myself. So if you're going to do this, I would suggest you just go in with one colour and then put your stones on at the end, and you probably won't see it. So I'm just applying them beads now near that cuticle, and just make sure that that smile line is nice and neat. You can file it afterwards, but the neater you get it, the better, as always. So on this ring finger I am going in with Fleur and doing a full nail of this one. So I'm having a lot of trouble with a couple of my brushes, so they definitely need cleaning. So tomorrow's video is going to be how I clean my brushes when they are getting a bit, when I've ruined them basically. So I was talking to an artist that gave me a tip, and I have bought this item, used it a few times. So like I say, all my brushes need a good clean. So tomorrow I am going to show you how to clean your acrylic brushes without using acetone basically, so it don't damage or dry your brush out anymore. But that's tomorrow's video. But if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe and then you won't miss that. But back to this video. So I'm just tidying that nail up and then moving on to this pinky. So I'm now going in with Jazzberry, and this colour is, me and this colour do not get on. I cannot do what I normally do with this colour, which is just pull that full colour down that nail. So I'm going to do this one in little beads to build that colour up. I could have done one bead and done it really thick, but I don't really do that. I just like to do it a little bit at a time when it's a colour like this, and just get it to the opaque colour that I like. So on top of that I am going in with Charlie's Nail Art. Let me figure out how to say, is it Rhombus in lilac? It's like little shards. It's a gorgeous, it's not a glitter, it's like oh god, we'll call it a glitter, a chunky glitter, but it's like little diamond shapes. And that is so sparkly as well. And then on this one I am going in with Jazzberry again. Again I am doing a full colour. So I'm just making sure that cuticle's nice and neat. And then just pat and pull that product down that nail. you can see product there sticking to my brush, so they're really in dire straits. And these, especially this brush, it just sticks. But for this set of nails and for this doll hand, this silicone hand, I can't use my big brush for this one, so I am using this one. So yep, they definitely need a good clean. So on this pointer nail, now I've done the jazzberry, I'm just going in with that rhombus and I'm just putting them down the centre of that nail because I didn't want this one fully covered. So I'm just placing them one at a time onto that nail. And then finally on to the thumb, which is an half of a marble. So the first part is Baby G. So I'm doing the bottom half of that nail in that colour and then just going to blend that up. Make sure it's nice and tidy around them cuticles and around them side walls. You don't want your product in them if you can help it, but if you do, get that removed straight away. And then I am going in with the beads of Baby G, Jazzberry and Fleur and just marbling them onto the bottom half of that nail. So I've just got a couple of gaps at the side, so I'm just going to go in and quickly just pop a small bead in there. So back onto this middle finger, I'm just going in now and filling that free edge in with Fleur. And then I'm just going to cap this little pinky face. So I'm just applying that bead of crystal glass near that cuticle and pulling that down. So because these have already got a bit of chunky glitter and already a layer, I don't have to put a lot on this one. So it's a little bead and then just a small amount on that tip. And then just use my brush just to pat that into shape. I will then cap the rest of these and file these off a camera and I will be back. Right, so I'm quickly just going to top coat these nails and then bob that into the lamp for a minute. Right, so I've cured that for a minute and I'm just going to go in and do some 3D flowers coming down this ring finger. So I'm using my number 2 CJP brush. Again, this is in need of a really good clean, or I might even need to get a new one because I've had this that long. So I've just put that bead on and then I've just pressed down, put the point at the middle of the nail and then press backwards to spread that product out. Then press gently on both sides and then I just use the tip of my brush just to bring that into a point. So again, place your bead and just leave that for a couple of seconds. Put the point where you want the middle of the petal to be and then press backwards, then onto the sides and then use your brush to get that point at the end of your petal. So I'm just going to do a few more coming down this nail. Okay, so I've done enough petals going down that nail, so I'm just going to take some gem gel on a dotting tool and just put a few dots of that to stick some of these crystals that I have just bought. Oh, and these are so sparkly. I'm absolutely in love with these, and these are from Crystal Parade. They also do Swarovskis and what do they call them other ones? Pens, begins with a P. So I've just placed them on and flash cured them so I don't knock them off. And then on this one, as I said at the beginning of this video, if you've got this far, I was always going to be doing stones on this. I just got carried away and decided to do a smile line as well. So I've just applied some of that gem gel onto the tip where I'm applying these stones, and I'm just going in with mixed sizes and just placing them all over that white part of this nail. So you could do any shape you wanted. You could do lines, you could do the full nail, do like I'm doing in a V. So I'm just filling that out with these stones, like I says, in different sizes all over that nail. So once, excuse me, so I'm nearing the end now. So once I have got enough on there, still little gaps, but I'll show you what I'm going to do in a minute with that. So I'm just going to squidge another one on and then flash cure that for a minute. So where there's any gaps, I'm just taking some more of that gem gel and I'm just putting a small bit of that gel in them little nooks and crannies. And then I've got some silver micro beads and I'm just going to take a brush and just put them in all the little gaps. So if you're doing stones and you do have gaps, micro beads are amazing for filling in. You get so many colours to match any gems, and yeah, if you just got gaps that you can't fit a stone in if it's coming over, just put caviar beads in it, micro beads in it. So once I have filled that with these beads, I will pop that back in the lamp again for a minute. So I decided to use one of the bigger stones that Crystalparade has got. So I've put this like long triangle in. And then I will pop that into the lamp and cure that. So when that comes out, I mean that sparkle, oh, love it. So when that comes out of the lamp, that will be this set done, I think. Oh, what am I doing now? Do you know, I get so ahead of myself. So I decided, because I'd buffed that nail, there might be a little few spots that are still a bit dull. So I'm just going to go around them flowers with some top coat. And then I'm going to go around the edges of the caviar beads just to seal them in. Pop that in the lamp again, and that is definitely this video done, I promise, guys. Yeah, it is. So thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!